was waiting for.
I was waiting for it too because Solid Steel Wrestling presents Clickbait Wrestling. What's going on, people? This is Boy Smith, as always, joined by my North American thick boy tag team partner, Attitude 22. What's going on, bro?
Chilling. You already know.
Yes, it's Tuesday night. Tuesday night, the lights are here. As always, we're chilling here. We're watching a little NXT. We're here to talk about wrestling. What's going on, Gojira? Thank you for joining us. And like I said, it's Tuesday night, so you already know what time it is.
Bro, the new class is like popping tonight.
You know, it's like I said, man. Papa Paul, he at the helm now, man. It's a new day. No pun intended, man. Ian, what's
Yeah.
going on? Thank you for joining us. Look, it's put some respect on her name, son. Put respect on her name. Oh, who coming out now? Who coming out now? Who else wants some smoke? Oh, she said you talking about respect. So I got respect.
The final boss.
The final boss come out like respect.
Again, it seemed like that's the direction they're going, right? So this is the next logical step. But you know what? Like rather than just do traditional champion versus champions, I think outside the main event, I think like I don't know, maybe do like more multi-man matches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instead of just Mako, Satomura, and Mandy Rose one-on-one, like make it more interesting. Like make it a triple threat and throw make it more interesting and like throw Blair Davenport in there. You know what I mean? Like you know how they did at Forbidden Door, where it was
Yeah.
United Empire, FTR, and Roppongi Vice, and it was like a winner take all. But
Yeah.
whatever, I don't know.
What's going on, Cass? Thanks for joining us, man. She's too soft spoken for me over here. Like you can barely hear what she's saying.
So I think
Oh, I
this
heard
is
that though. Champion versus champion. I heard that. So
I think this is one scenario where I'm gonna kind of root against Mandy Rose. Like Mako Satomura is the one person that I'm like, yeah, like Mako absolutely defeats Mandy Rose. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Mandy Rose's reign has been like dominant and she's beaten everybody, but I feel like there's always that one opponent where you're like, okay, this is the correct person to break this streak. I feel like Mako is that person. But
Triple threat unification match.
yeah, see, there you go. I like it. Why not? Like it adds an interesting dynamic rather than just being one on one. Like, yeah, you throw Blair Davenport in there and she brings nothing to the match, but she's almost like that almost makes her the most dangerous component because she has nothing to lose. She could only win in that match, you know what I'm saying?
A Barbie Predator. Yes, Gojira. I agree with you. She does look like a Barbie Predator.
And then I guess whatever, like she's there if you want to, like Mandy Rose and Mako Satomura are kind of top stars. So I guess Blair Davenport's there if you need someone to take that L. She can take that L. It's fine.
Somebody gotta look at the lights.
Like you want somebody to win, but you don't want Mandy or you don't want Mako to take the L. So all right, let's get Blair in there. She'll take that L, no problem. What do I know, right? Should be
All right, so what are they going to do now with Joaquin and Raul, man?
I don't know. See the scenario that I kind of
We already know Santos is going up to the main roster. So
see the scenario that I kind of figured was that they would turn on Santos and cost him the match. I don't know. Maybe like it'll be a thing where Tony D'Angelo will just kind of treat him like shit, and eventually Santos will find his way back to NXT, and he'll be like, "All right, like one more match." I don't know.
nah, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know.
But either way, man, like we got a few things to talk about tonight outside of just NXT business because right now they like you said they popping off tonight. We talking about unifying titles. The tag team scene right now is what the main roster should be right now, with the full of tag teams and everybody's interconnected on one goal of being the champion. Like I said, Papa Paul, man, he's sitting there rubbing them herbs and spices. He making a recipe. Like, look at man, wrestling. You can have the sports entertainment in your wrestling. You can do that shit. Just but focus on the wrestling. Let that be what's making it entertaining. Not bullshit storylines and nonsense. Like just wrestling, man. Like Monday Night Raw again was watchable. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sitting there like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like, nah, man, like, yeah, man. They mixing it up. You're not sitting there getting actually the same matches every week anymore. Like, unless it's something to further storyline purpose, then yeah, you'll kind of get a bit, but they mixed it up. Like last week, we had AJ and Bobby, but now this week they're in a tag because they both got beef with Miz and Ciampa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, storyline wise, it makes sense that these men should be wrestling, but it's a new scenario than just let's just fight again every week. Like that the way we've been getting it. New matches. We got the Damian Priest versus Edge, which was a good match. We got Trish Stratus showing up, because we were in Canada. So I had to big up the Canadian peoples. Your man Edge is out here throwing out Canadian destroyers. They called it a Canadian destroyer. So big ups Petey Williams. Like I said again, I enjoyed Raw. We got a match with KO and Gable was good. Kind of furthering the innovation of the prize fighter Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
So
if I had one complaint about Raw, it would be that I think 3 hours is still too long.
Yeah, of course it is.
I think that would be like if I had one complaint, it would be that like find a way to maybe trim another hour off and let's just go back to the 2 hours.
Yeah. We got, Bailey making her in-ring return against Aaliyah. She did her thing. She got a new look going on. Well, I wouldn't say new look, just different ring attire, but
Yeah, slightly different.
But,
did you see? Did you hear that? Nash Carter could potentially be headed back to WWE.
Really?
Yeah. Supposedly Papa Paul wants him back.
He wants his MSK. It's like, come home, man. Wesley lonely, son. Yeah. Come home to your brother, man. He lonely right now, man.
Mm-hmm. It's like I like it's, I don't know. It's kind of like the Dudleys, where the two parts are not greater than the sum. Does that make sense?
Uh,
Like the two of them on their own are pretty pretty decent high flyers, but when you put them together, they become an exceptional tag team.
yeah, that's why Wesley's over here trying to find something to do to keep himself relevant, because he's like, okay, I'm primarily known as like a team type guy of at least one or two more people with me. Like the Rascals is a 3, and then him and and what's his name with MSK. So it's
Like
yeah,
like I said, like bring them back and bring them on the main roster. You don't need them in NXT right now. The main roster needs tag teams.
what's Andy still doing in the ring? All right, come on, get on with it. What are you gonna do, Andy? What's going on? What is this? Fuck already.
Yeah.
Running the Like this is and like I feel this is a lazy promo because you won't even get up on your feet. You're just sitting on your ass on the apron. There you go, Loomis. He lurking and stalking. Yeah.
You know, one of those guys that arguably should have never kind of lost his job in the first place, but glad he's back. Again, like bring Indy up. She could have a tag team partner. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know his eyes be dry as fuck, son, because he be having to hold himself from not blinking and shit.
Mm,
You know his shit be dry as fuck. But hey, you know what? Good. You know what? It's nice. Call it a happy accident of long-term booking. There you go. Wrapped it up. Now we can move the fuck on with them. Let them do whatever. Both go to the main rider. What's he got? He got a painting. What he got for his weapon? So he over here trespassing, he lurking and stalking.
yeah.
What's this? What's that? Come on, I can't see the letter, man. Fuck him, my man. Get your shit together.
He's a little bit of a scoundrel, though. Last night he kidnapped the Miz.
Where is the Miz, son?
I don't know.
He got to go get interrogation now.
Remember before he kidnapped Roderick Strong and he put him in the trunk.
I do remember that.
Like, see, like Dexter kind of a scoundrel. Like why he can't stop kidnapping people? Why he can't stop abducting people?
Come on, missing. Come on, missing.
He just be abducting people out here, son. Bro, he took the Miz right out that match. He abducted him right from the match. He didn't wait for him to get to the back.
Person, because someone else did a run in that match.
I was some local guy.
Because at first I thought that was Loomis.
No.
And then Loomis popped out and he's like, okay. Fucking abducted, straight alien abducted the Miz, kid. He like just carried him off like a bitch. Like a bitch.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Carried him off like a business, like a white woman in a scary movie. Had his ass. Maurice, save me. But yeah, like I said, Raw. Now that kind of your boy Triple H is at the helm, it's become a little bit more tolerable despite the 3 hours. You know, at least they're now trying to give you matches. Like, listen, we're gonna give you 3 hours, and we're gonna give you some matches, some decent matches with decent runtime on it, right? So it's like, all right, I'll take it then. If that's what it's gonna be. Because like I said, instead of the main event just being like 10, 15 minutes, it's like, all right, this shit getting like almost 30, 45 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as the match is good, yeah, then all right, I'll rock with you. It's better than just getting nothing segments and nothing skits. I'd rather just be like, hey, a couple promos here and there, match. Promo here, match. Promo here, match. Keep it moving. Promote whatever pay-per-view you got coming up or whatever special events. Match. Keep it moving. Something significant happened earlier in the show that's relevant to what's going to happen later in the show. You recap, match. You know what I mean? Just keep it pushing. And that's the way, like, that's the flow that Raw's giving off now. Instead back when we had like the 15 and 20-minute segments that went absolutely nowhere, you know, we just getting like match. You might get the one little segment here and there, but like I said, it's serving a purpose and it's gonna either run into a match anyway. It's just a little promo to kind of get someone over. But like, it's like, look here, keep it quick. Let's get to the match. Enough of all this talking. Let's talk in the ring. Let's tell the stories in the ring. Everything else is introduction. Cora Jade. I'm still not convinced about what is this heel turn right here. I'm not convinced.
Damn, I kind of.
We talked about this last week.
I kind of don't want to say anything because I was like last week, like, oh yeah, I was like, I like this new like, I like this like new persona, like this is working for her, and then she tried for a kick and missed 3 times in a row, so I don't want to. I don't want to say anything about Cora Jade anymore. Every time I try to give her like the benefit of the doubt, or I'm like, okay, like maybe she's like improving. She botches tremendously, and I'm just like, no, I'm just not gonna say. That's probably why they're like, listen, you can't do the skateboard entrance without falling off the skateboard.
Listen,
Don't
she
don't
broke
ride a
the
skate.
board broke
Don't
before
ride a
it
skateboard
made contact.
anymore.
The prop board broke before it made contact.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm sorry. All right, now we got the Schism, formerly Grizzled Young Veterans, which was a way better name than Schism.
No, I think they're the dyad.
The Dyad, even worse. Even worse. So that's just terrible. Either way. I mean, kind of going backwards a little bit, we talked about Raw, but, SmackDown happened, and I don't think we talked about it much on Friday.
Wasn't much to talk about.
This is true. But there was a lot to talk about AEW, though, last week.
Mm-hmm.
That has some serious ramifications for tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting that Unification Championship match with Moxley and Punk.
I'm good with it.
I'm good with it too, but I mean, who do you think's walking away? Who's walking out? The man,
Punk.
Punk.
Yeah, I still think Punk is gonna, like, he was supposed to be the champion, right? Like Moxley, I feel like Moxley only got the title because of circumstances.
Yeah, really.
Unless something changed where they just decided that Moxley is better for business than Punk, then maybe in that scenario. But other than that, yeah, I think Punk is walking out the title. Mox was just keeping that title warm for him.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. This
Like
could have been the summer of Punk Part 2, but it got
exactly, yeah. Like this, I think the plan was always for this. Yeah, it was supposed to be the summer of Punk, and he got hurt. That's the only reason Mox got the title. Ian, I don't know what CM Punk what matches you're watching, but I don't ever recall him botching 3 moves straight. Calm yourself, son. That's bro, listen, listen, like I know he botched the like buckshot lariat, but like calm down. You calm down. Yeah, CM Punk is not Cora Jade. Like, let's get that straight. Like, bro, well, how do you fake kick someone in the face and then completely miss, and then do it again and still miss, and then you do it again and you still miss? Like, get the fuck out of here, Cora Jade. What did he botch? It was a tag match on Dynamite. What did he botch? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think the plan was always for CM Punk to get the title, to carry the title. Mox was just kind of, like I said, he was just kind of circumstantial. He got the title because they needed somebody that was listen, like they needed somebody that was close to Punk's level, and Bryan Danielson was also injured, and Kenny Omega was also injured. So who's the next best guy, right?
Yeah.
Gojira, they've actually been using this finisher way before Jurassic Express. It's actually Jurassic Express stole it from them. Yeah, like I said, it was they needed somebody, and then Brian's hurt, Omega's still injured, so okay, Moxley. Arguably, you could have went with Chris Jericho, but whatever, they went with Moxley. So yeah.
Dyads win.
No, you good. You good, go Jerry. You good.
That finish though with the dyad. I mean, yeah, it's the Jurassic Express finish, but yeah, listen, like I always say, nobody.
Except they were doing it first.
Yeah, but I'm saying no one's finish. 9 times out of 10, someone's finisher is not their finisher. Like that, not even P.D. Williams' Canadian Destroyer is his finisher.
He botched the springboard clothesline, a drop kick, and a shot to the outside where he sent an ass boy onto Billy Gunn. Okay, well, it's not as bad as botching a kick to the face 3 times in a row. So perspective, right? Perspective. Also remember that he wrestled that match with a broken foot. You know, let's be reasonable about that. So he did wrestle that match with a broken foot, but I digress. I'm sure it'll be a good match. I'm glad that we're doing it now. I don't like having I don't like having 2 champions. I don't think it's a good dynamic. Like I think it's fine when it fits the narrative, but it's like I don't want to waste time. I don't want to have 2 champions for the next 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there should only be one world champion. So yeah, the sooner we settle things, the better, in my opinion. And then going into All Out, somebody fresh could challenge for the title.
Yeah.
Get the Mox Punk match. Let's have it. Let's get it out of the way, so that at like I said, at All Out, somebody fresh. I heard MJF was supposed to be back soon. Like maybe maybe MJF gets back in the mix.
Possible. We'll have to kind of wait and see on that. So. Anyway. Sitting there while trying to watch NXT, but wasn't trying to look away. But never mind. Also, I forgot to mention, like I said, Trish Stratus returned, and she's going to be in, I think, a match, if I don't recall. So she's going to be at Clash of the Castle doing something.
I don't believe so, no.
But she's talking about wanting to get to the back in the ring, though. I know she's talking about getting Trish back in the ring. I mean, hey, if she want to get there,
did she when did she kind of say that?
Kind of mentioned it, and there's been talks that they was thinking about how she wanted to do a couple shows every now and then and shit.
Okay, then yeah, if that's the case, I mean, I'm okay with it.
I don't know. I think shit.
I don't see it happening, but I'll never say no to some Stratusfaction.
Nothing wrong with a little Stratusfaction.
Definitely not.
No, not at all. Is just as good as apple pie.
Beth Phoenix returns too. Yeah, that's right.
She did return. She came to help a man's out catching that beat down. But I'm
Beth
saying I'm
Phoenix.
glad they saved it for end of the match. Like they let them have the match. We had like a clean finish, and then we do the running beat down. So it's like at least I'm glad that happened because it's like
Yeah.
at least let's get a winner. Let's get a winner, and then do the
Uh,
beat down.
Thoughts on Rhea's opponent? Ripley's on a roll with her interferences. Who should be the one to stop her? I say flip Raquel or bring up Nikita. Oh, I'm gonna say no to both of those, just because Nikita definitely is not ready, and Raquel arguably should still be in NXT, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Rhea and Beth Phoenix kind of go at it.
That Phoenix is still going.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know,
We talk about we talk a lot about like meaty boy matches, but it's not often where we see two more physically powerful women kind of fighting off or kind of facing off.
I
So
wouldn't
yeah,
mind
like
seeing that match.
like Rhea and Beth, like that's in like a Haas fight. I'd be all for that.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling Tyler Bate with the long hair. It doesn't suit him.
Santos. Oh, so they all go on the main roster?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Listen, they need tag teams.
I like Beth, but is she full time or is it a one off? Probably just a one off. If I had to speculate, I would probably say a one off.
Oh, Von Wagner getting a UK title match? Oh, Magnet Man?
I don't think it's a title match.
It is a title match, I think. Is it? No?
No, I don't believe so.
Cool. The long hair makes Tyler Bate look like a hobbit. He's like a hobbit now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. The long hair
Especially
doesn't
standing
work
next
for
to
him.
Wagner over here. Standing next to Cro Magnon Man. You're,
It just
you're wrestling the missing link right now.
it makes him look like a school bus driver that like parents should be concerned about.
Damn, son.
Well, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah,
It just makes him look a little sketchy.
that's whew, that's rough. That's
I know.
rough.
I know.
Cro Magnon Man. He's Von Wagner. Strongest man alive. Came from the beginning of time. His bones are fossilized. He's such a Cro Magnon man. That's why he's so dense. Like no Samoan, He'd be the only one that probably headbutt a Samoan and they feel it. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
the original bones.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking.
The
He's got chicken bones.
the Samoan headbutt is nothing compared to the Cro-Magnon headbutt.
Yeah, that's just fossilized.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well like almost call it adamantium. It's indestructible now. It's aged through time. He's like the original Vandal Savage. He's the Cro-Magnon man. Plus, I always dislike Tyler Bate. He ain't got no knee pads, man. Wrestlers with no knee pads, man, it just looks weird. And plus, like, with Tyler Bate being as little as he is on Cro-Magnon Man here, he looks like an actual baby. He looks like a baby man. Because he's just got like footies and tights, no knee pads. He just looks like a baby. Like, tell me I'm lying, bro.
I don't think he'll get the Tyler Driver 97 on Wagner. He's too big.
No.
He has kind of another finisher where he kind of does like a springboard like lariat. Maybe he'll kind of get that. Gojira says he's baby legs.
Yeah, it's got little baby legs, and with the no knee pads on, it just looks like a baby man wrestling Cro-Magnon Man.
Mm-hmm. The new class.
Or a little hobbit.
Baby Man versus Cro-Magnon Man.
Baby Man versus Cro-Magnon Man. He's from Wagner. Like, I don't know. And then you got Robert Stone over here. He should be wrestling. I don't know why he don't wrestle.
Who knows? Why is LA Knight not wrestling, right?
You mean Max Dupree?
Like listen, you know. They're still they're not perfect yet. They're not perfect. They're not firing at 100% yet. But you know what I mean? They're vastly superior to what they were. But yeah, there's still a couple things that need improving. Like give Shotzi your last name back. Give Ciampa his first name back. We're getting there. We're getting there. You know what I mean? Like we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's only I think Gojira mentioned it earlier. You know, like I think it's only a matter of time before we get like LA Knight back and Pete Dunne back.
Yeah. But kind of the big thing to come out of Raw yesterday was the return of the heart of NXT, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, making his Raw debut. And we talked about it just last week. We was like, listen, it's only a matter of time that Papa Paul was going to call his kids back because the Mino man's not here no more.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Come home. I got full custody now. Come home. You can wrestle again. I want 5-star matches. I want Meltzer to suck my dick. You know." I want him to talk about our matches and give it star ratings over 5.
I mean, I think outside of the Cody and Seth Hell in a Cell, right? I think Johnny and Andrade was the last match to get 5 stars in WWE.
It was.
So
But yeah, they now we got dissension amongst Diamond Mine, but that's always been kind of brewing in the ever since they lost Bivens, it's been on a downward spiral. So
I don't know. I think maybe Roddy should just kind of. Roddy's another guy. Like, just bring him to the main roster. I don't know. Like Damon Kemp, you don't really need. I don't know. You could kind of just like just again, just kind of maybe it's time to just take the L on Diamond Mind, or maybe just let it be Kemp and Ivy Niles and the Creeds. Like that would be fine. But it seems like they're always kind of fighting. Like there's always kind of like they're never on the same page. Again, it's what's the end game? Let's get there. Like, do you want Roderick Strong and Damon Kemp? Are they gonna beat the Creeds for the tag team titles? I don't know.
well, we're about to have that lights out match, so that should be interesting.
It should be something.
Oh, it will be something. I bet.
So apparently, so Gojira apparently they scrapped plans for the draft. They're saying that there might be a draft after WrestleMania now.
I mean, what's up? What's going on, Alex? Thanks for joining us. Just wanted to say Vegeta is the real world champion. All right, listen. Happens sometimes.
You know, runner-up's not bad, but he could.
Listen, he's still a champion to me too, damn it. Okay.
He just couldn't beat the God of Thunder. There's no shame in that.
No shame. No shame. But like I was saying, Johnny Gargano, he makes his return. Everybody's happy. People enjoying. He's on Raw. You know, it's cool. We get Theory joining him, kind of reuniting members of the Way. And yeah, like everything Theory kind of lifted off of, like, yeah, he's kind of surpassed you now, but you know, that's because you was getting ogled by old men who likes beefy boys, greasy beefy boys.
It's kind of fun though, because it's like well, it's like you said, like you know, Theory was kind of like the student, and now he's surpassed the master.
Yeah, like he's got a one-way ticket to a world title. But after all that flexing, he gets a nice kick to the chops. You know, it's a little feed. Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool. Listen, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Like I said, Triple H is trying to. We trying to hit the soft reboot, man. We got to fix there's a lot of broken parts in this machine that need tended to.
Exactly. Like again, you know. Look how limited. Look how often and how prominent Theory was on television when Daddy Vince was running things, and look how relevant and how much he's on television now that Papa Paul is running things.
Mm-hmm. He ain't worried about a greasy beefy boy.
Yeah.
He likes the greasy beefy boy, his mentor, the little guy. Also,
exactly.
let's not forget Shawn Michaels with a promotion. I think to what executive to fucking these titles they give these motherfuckers. Basically, he in a better position than he was before. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, Papa Paul getting the team together, get to rebuild it, focus on the wrestling, and make the wrestling the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Make the sport the entertainment. You know, we be getting less shenanigans. It's been a while since we've seen any 24/7 hoo-ha. It's been a while since we opened up Raw with like a 20-minute segment of nothing.
Yeah.
Like, just get into the matches. Like, let's do this. And enough of this nonsense. Jeff Jarrett is out, and Road Dogg is back in WWE. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Road Dogg come back. Like I said,
He is back. He took Jeff Jarrett's job.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
That was quick. Okay. Well, there you go. Like I said, getting his team back together and go out there and turn the main roster to what the black and gold was in NXT. You know,
Mm-hmm.
focus on the wrestling, make the titles matter. Less of the filth, less of the fluff, and less it's necessary to further any plot or anything. But like actual, just stick to the wrestling. Let the matches have some time. Let them breathe. Let them grow. Let them tell the story.
Uh, so when like when when AEW does a lights out match, it's because it's like technically it's like the end of the sanctioned part of the show. NXT does a lights out match, it means they're gonna turn the lights out. I think they,
but
I think
not
they, I
even
think,
turn the lights out. You get the blue light special.
I think, I think they read that AEW did a lights out match, and they read that too literally.
They probably did. Like, well, we'll turn the lights out.
Gojira, you know what? It's only a matter of time before that dumbass Pritchard is fucking out of there too. He's you know he's the next McMahon ass kisser to be fucking out.
Yeah,
It's only a matter of time before that idiot is out on his ass.
He gonna place all his people in the right places, and like I said, we're gonna get NXT black and gold style of show and wrestling on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
So first things first is gotta fix a lot of cracks in it. A lot of cracks in this fucking main roster, SmackDown and Raw. So gotta get to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look at that fucking toolbox. There you go. But it don't, like I said, 2.0 new class is kind of a thing now, so we're gonna just kind of, I guess, we gonna rock with it, but we just gonna we gotta tweak it up a little more. Like I said, SmackDown and Raw, we just trying to fix that, make the mid card mean something, make the mid card title mean something. Got to fix your women's tag division. Got to fix your men's tag division, and you got to do something about your fucking world champion.
Yeah, again, for me, I can't stress this enough. Yeah, you really got to fix the tag team division. But Bagel, like Santos says, he pulled up and he's like, I came to take you guys with me. Like, there you go. There's another tag team. You know, fuck, bring bring fucking Nash Carter back. Like, you know, you should have never got fired in the fucking first place. Like, bring his ass back and put MSK on the main roster.
Something. At least what's her name is not wrestling in a pajama onesie,
Bro, like I'm so tired of just seeing the Usos all the fucking time. Like we need fresh tag teams.
Yeah, and the New Day ain't cutting it anymore.
Rumor has it the 2.0 part of NXT going away after NXT Europe reboot. Like what do you mean? Like they're gonna have no NXT? Like you think that you're saying you're gonna have no NXT at all? Like it's only gonna be NXT Europe?
I think it means they're gonna ditch the 2.0 part. I think.
Okay, yeah, they should do that.
Yeah, it'll just be NXT again.
Yeah, that's all it really needs to be, you know.
Yeah, you never it, by distinguishing it from the black and gold. Like you now hold it up for like scrutiny. Is it as good as the original version? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I
Like,
feel
yeah,
like I feel like at this point everybody knows black and gold is dead. I don't think anyone is petitioning for black and gold to come back. Like it's dead. Triple H is doing other things, like he's trying to fix the main roster. You know, I feel like let's just leave it at that, you know?
yeah, like I said, you just got to work with what you have and then just improve upon the shit that's not working on this. So I'm like, yeah, that's all you got to do. Yeah, we're stuck with 2.0, like the color scheme, the whole 9 yards. It's like, all right, we can still rock with this, but we just got to tweak it up or fix it, make it more palatable than what it was when Vince was running this shit. And then, like I said, we also got to fix the fucking main roster. So, guys, Papa Paul got a lot of work. That's why I said that's why he's over here calling all the kids home. So come on, come on. I know you've been out there out there in the streets with all the other kids and shit, wilding out, having fun. Come on, come get this money. You know what I'm saying? We can't do much about the Saudi shows. That shit was locked before I got to be in charge. So you still got to do those. But we're gonna pay you good for it though. Pay you good for
Yeah.
them Saudi shows. But come home. You know what I'm saying? Big Batman ain't here no more for you ladies. The creepy beaver, he about to be probably on his way out. So you ain't gotta worry about him. He can't do nothing for you. If you can wrestle, you good here. We're not worried about if you look good in short pants.
That's it.
I mean, if you happen to look good in short pants, that's a bonus. But it's like, we here for we want the wrestlers. We here to wrestle. So, and like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that it's like, hey, I can't get in on it because, hey, I'm working somewhere else now, but
Yeah, I mean,
just kind of been chilling.
yeah. Again, it is one of those things. A lot of people are now just kind of signed elsewhere. They're working elsewhere. I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, it's like the rebuilding phase. Now you're starting to bring some people back, and you're bringing in some faces, and the quality of the show is getting better. I think the last piece is kind of like, let's just fix the tag team division.
Yeah, you got to fix the tag team division.
I feel like that's the last piece of the puzzle.
Like it has to be. We have to fix the tag division. Like we either gonna have one title or separate the titles again. But we need to beef up the number of teams to have for a tag division. Like I said, men and women.
Yeah. Everybody's saying Tenille back in WWE. I mean, I could see it.
Depends what's an Impact contract looking like.
There is no Impact contract. She's done with Impact.
I mean, that's the question is if they wanna, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They would have no problem bringing back the Emma character.
Nope.
Unless she can get a little juice to keep her name, but they probably wouldn't. So they're probably just like, we'll just go with the Emma.
Week.
She about to hit her with a pillow.
Bro, see that's what I'm talking about. That's some 2.0 level. That's the new class level of botching.
Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Lego my egos. It's about to get real. You get dropped on Legos.
But she slammed her and completely missed the Legos. Did you see that?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, watch that fall away slam.
she hit none of the Legos.
She completely missed them.
She just rolling in the Legos for herself, but it's just like, yeah, you didn't hit any of the Legos. Like you didn't even land on the Legos. Now she body slammer now on the Legos, but that was even kind of weak. Okay.
At least she got it right the second time. You know what I'm saying?
Barely though.
Yeah, barely, but at least she didn't miss it 2 more times.
She didn't miss it 2 more times.
Cora Jade, I'm looking at you.
Two counts. Why is she rocking the Predator look anyway? Because you added extra hair.
I don't know.
To change the colors, so it just looks extra weird.
The wrestlers need to stop selling botches. I mean, you gotta look at it like it's still a slam. I guess it still hurts, but it doesn't have the same impact.
Woo! Rock bottom through the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if this is a lights out match, it should be pinfalls count anywhere. Why you gotta get in the ring?
Who knows?
Oh, I don't know. I saw something. I don't know if you saw it, but during the pinfall, I don't know if you saw that.
Okay, Gojira. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, she did. I see what you're saying there. Okay, I agree with that.
What?
He's saying that she sold it like she landed in the Lego and then she just kind of rolled in there.
Yeah, she did just roll in there.
Yeah.
Like that fall away slam, she landed on the cleanest part of the ring that had no Legos, and then she rolled into half of it. Yeah, I knew they was going to shoot it. They were going to replay it from a different angle. One of Tiff's lips was kind of blasting out the sides of her outfit during the pin.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. The internet will take care of it for me. I don't need to worry.
The internet will take care of it for me.
All right, so I know we don't got a lot on the docket tonight, but let's so yeah, pretty much the entirety of the NXT UK roster is pretty much gone. It seems
Yeah.
like pretty much everybody has kind of been released at this point. That match was 5-star compared to any Jade Cargill match. I don't know if I would go quite that far. That's a bit of a stretch. It was a decent match. Like I'll say that it was a decent match. I don't know if I would go quite that far, but
But either way, yeah. I was supposed to bring up something. All right, so we got Shayna's going up against Liv for the title, right?
yeah. Yeah, Sheamus
Shayna
and Gunther.
and Gunther, yeah. But Shayna wins, and then we can get like a Ronda Shayna feud.
Oh yeah, it seems like that's where we're headed. They kind of planted the seeds. I think it was like a week or two ago where it was supposed to be a contract signing, and then Ronda came out and was talking some hot shit, and then she was going to the back, and Shayna kind of came out, and they had kind of a little stare down of where Shayna was just kind of like, "What are you doing? Like this is like, what are you doing right now?" So it seems like, which again, I would be okay with it.
Yeah. But
You know, this is a match Shayna and Ronda people have been wanting to see a long time. And, you know, I don't know how long Ronda's run is going to be.
Yeah.
I hope
But,
we get I hope we get this match.
Yeah. Real quick, kind of going back to AEW, we didn't really touch more on it. Like, you know, we had the whole situation with Punk and Moxley, but it was a lot of things popping off. Kenny Omega making his return,
Yeah.
joining the Young Bucks to be in the Trios Tag Tournament,
Yeah.
which they won, beating Andrade, Roosh, and
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Dragon Lee takes the L, and then they take off Dragon Lee's mask.
Yeah.
Straight disrespect. We had Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson having a 2 out of 3 fall. I would say probably an instant classic, man. I don't know how you felt about the match. It was really good.
It was a decent match.
You know, they gave it just enough time that it wasn't like they didn't overstay their welcome, but they also, you know, told a good story between each fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't sit there and just outright try to rush shit. So it was good. I think tomorrow night's Dynamite. Like I said, we have the unification match tomorrow night.
Yeah, the unification match. I think Billy Gunn is gonna wrestle Colton Gunn.
Yeah. I think FTR is taking on Lethal and Stack'em Singh.
Oh no, I think it's Dax Harwood and Jay Lethal. I think that's a one-on-one match.
Also 1-on-1. Okay.
Yeah. I think I know Kylan King has another match. I'm drawing a blank on who she's facing though, but I know Kylan King has another match.
It's not against Jade Cargill, is it?
No, not against Jade.
Britt Baker?
Yeah, it might be Britt Baker. We're supposed to get a face-off between Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia. They're gonna have a face-to-face confrontation.
Yeah. On wrestling related topic, what do you think that Ryu Ranger Street Fighter?
It looks nice.
You get it?
I will, yeah. I will get it. Because I feel like again it's a non-canon thing, so it's what it is. But the the Ryu Ranger and the Chun-Li Ranger kind of originated from the mobile game, Battle for the Grid or Legacy Wars, I think it's called. So, and I like that game a whole bunch, so I'll probably get it just based off that.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh, that should look good. Wasn't sure if he was gonna go in on that. Yeah, I don't think there's really much other wrestling stuff. Like most all the pay-per-views won't be dropping until like another week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we can. I think probably we'll wrap it up a little bit early tonight. Because I think there's not a lot going on. But yeah, I just do want to touch on the releases real quick. Because yeah, again, a lot of people from NXT UK now are now free agents. I think there's actually a handful of people. I think there's actually only a small handful of people left. So I think like aside from the people we saw tonight, I think Noam Dar is okay. I think Rampage Brown. I don't think Ilya Dragunov did not get released. Aoife Valkyrie, I don't think got released. Yeah, but I think pretty much everybody else, everybody that's not one of those names, pretty much did. Like a lot of surprising people, like Mark Andrews, Dave Mastiff was kind of surprising to me. Trent Seven, maybe the most surprising. Just because I'm surprised that like I know they see Tyler Bate. I know they have Tyler Bate, and I know they see him like he's the Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. He's a Shawn Michaels, but I'm just surprised that they wouldn't just kind of keep Trent Seven around just for the sake of having both members of Mustache Mountain. You know?
You would think,
Uh,
like I said, he needs to get in shape though. He's too old to be that
yeah.
shape. He needs to tighten it up. Then they would have kept him around more.
Ian says temporary releases till the reboot. Yeah, like I could see that. The problem though with that is the reboot is a couple months away. Like a lot of these guys are not just gonna sit on their asses and do nothing, right? So it could be a thing of who's gonna be left by the time we get to the reboot. Like a lot of these guys could potentially a lot of these guys could potentially get picked up somewhere else. Especially especially like Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster.
Yeah, again, that's another tag team they could have used, but
It's another tag team, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like a lot of, like I said, there was I think there was 22 wrestlers got released. So
or maybe like, hey, it might be save them for NXT Europe or whatever they're gonna call it. It might not even be NXT. It might be something totally different.
but yeah, like I said, who's gonna be left? That we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. with WWE now, it's, anything's possible now, you know. So, but oh shit, I gotta actually take a fucking wicked piss. So I think we might have to wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I think we got all
we
the topics that we wanted to talk about tonight. Gotta
yeah.
keep it short tonight because I do have to
Yeah.
get to bed for work eventually.
Yeah, I gotta get up quite early. So yeah, sorry, we're gonna wrap it up early tonight, but you know, next weekend there's 3 wrestling pay-per-views. So if anything, next weekend will probably be a longer show. So
Plus, don't forget we'll be here Friday. So
yeah.
For a little spaghetti and friends. So, but with that, man, yeah, we're gonna call it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all joining us for the evening, hanging out with us, taking a little bit of time. Come chill. If you like what you see, smash the like and you know what I'm saying, ring the bell and subscribe if you're not already. Because Mama Susan, glug 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 glug. Also, if you are a frequent user of Facebook and you're not in Facebook jail, hey man, why don't you come check us out? Got a wrestling group over there, so you know, yeah. Links down below. And if you're about collecting figures, pop culture, we got a group for that too. Link is also down below. And if you're on Twitter, well, not Twitter, Twitch, that T. Come check us out because you know we got one there. Have us on the second screen. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. You're not gonna be able to explain yourself. So just have us on the second screen. And with that, yeah, man, we'll see y'all Friday because you know spaghetti and friends. So come check us out there. But we'll be doing some wrestling talk. So we'll get you up to speed if anything new drops between now and then. So and anything else before we go, Matt?
Nope, I think you got it.
All right, and with that, we will see you guys later. Have a good night, and remember, always kick out. Thick boy.